Roman Reigns has been stretchered out and rushed to a medical facility after a shocking and brutal assault at WWE Clash in Paris, and the entire WWE Universe is now asking the same question: is this the moment that changes everything for the Tribal Chief and the future of the company? Welcome back to Wrestling Pro News, your #1 source for WWE's biggest shocks, emotional twists, and breaking stories from around the globe, and tonight we dive deep into what went down inside the Paris La Défense Arena. Clash in Paris opened with a blockbuster clash between Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, a showdown that had the fans in France electric from the very first bell. The energy in the arena was off the charts as the crowd rallied behind the Tribal Chief, chanting and roaring as he absorbed the punishment of Reed's raw power and fought back with the resilience that made him the face of WWE. When Roman finally connected with a devastating spear, it felt like the match was sealed, the fans erupted in celebration, and the legend of the Tribal Chief looked ready to stand tall once again. But then, in a matter of seconds, that celebration turned into horror. Bronson Reed blindsided Reigns in a vicious post-match attack that caught everyone off guard. Roman, still trying to catch his breath, was mercilessly targeted, and before the situation could settle, Bron Breakker stormed in and joined the chaos, turning the ring into a war zone. The former World Heavyweight Champion made a statement of his own, launching himself from the top rope and crashing down onto Reigns with a crushing splash that left the Tribal Chief gasping and motionless. Officials rushed into the ring in a frenzy, desperately trying to pull the attackers away while the shocked Paris crowd looked on in disbelief. Roman Reigns was strapped onto a stretcher, his body broken and battered, but even as he was being wheeled out of the arena, Reed and Breakker refused to stop, continuing their savage assault in a moment that will be replayed for years to come. The image of Roman being carried away while the villain stood tall is one that WWE fans will never forget. Adam Pearce, furious at what he had just witnessed, exploded backstage, immediately banning both Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker from the building and declaring that if they dared return, they would be suspended without pay. Yet the damage was already done, and now the fallout is unavoidable. Questions are exploding across the wrestling world. Has Roman Reigns just suffered the most brutal attack of his career? Will this sideline him for weeks, months, or even longer? And how will the Bloodline respond to such a humiliating and violent statement made at one of WWE's biggest international events? With Seth Rollins preparing for a massive World Heavyweight Championship defense, the timing of this chaos throws even more unpredictability into the mix. As of now, all we know for certain is that Roman Reigns has been transported to a hospital, and WWE officials remain silent on the severity of his condition. Fans, the entire landscape of WWE may have just been shifted in one night, and what comes next could redefine the future of the Tribal Chief and the Bloodline itself. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let us know if you think this was the most shocking assault Roman has ever endured, and smash that like button if you believe this storyline just went nuclear. Don't forget to subscribe to Wrestling Pro News so you never miss an update, because if this night taught us anything, it's that in WWE, one moment can change everything.